right, guys. So welcome to this video here. Welcome to this live. So my name is Dre Day FX. So as we do every London session, we have a London session with me, Dre Day FX, in regards to the indices, forex market, metals, and sometime crypto. So we'll look to see exactly how everything goes. So we had a session yesterday, really good session overall. We only had one setup in regards to the German 40. Pretty good trade overall. And we're just gonna rinse and repeat again today. So we're gonna have a London session today. So from 2 a.m. until 4 a.m. and New York session from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. and time that I'm sharing you guys is Eastern Standard Time. So we are live currently. So welcome. So really glad to be here with you guys and to start looking at the market. So just to let you know that I will be on PJs on every London session because it's early and I don't want to switch my wardrobe just to do my live for 2 hours. So hey, you just have to be comfortable on how to be in the market. We don't discriminate here, so everything will be clear in regards to how everything works here in the market overall. So once again, I'm just going to represent myself as every session. So they call me Dre Day FX here. My name here is Andre, and I've been trading here for the last 12 years, going towards my 13th year. So self-taught trader. Had ups and downs in overall in regards to the market. I did had a mentor here in 2018 that gave me some knowledge in regards to fundamentals that helped me a lot in towards creating my own system and eventually uh, s- cr- creating a system with the knowledge that I had overall. And unfortunately, the last few years, I had some health issues here. After starting my company here, Dre Day FX Management, in regards to helping people manage the right way the trading and education, all that stuff. But I had a setback here for the last couple of years in regards to my eyesight. Fortunately, I have had two retina detachment each on each eye that was done at around the same time. And unfortunately, one of the eye here is not functional because of that. So my left eye here, I don't see almost nothing. I can see movement, but I'm not able to see the chart at all. So it's really blurred out and almost dark. But unfortunately, thank God, I still have my right eye, but that right eye is still in treatment right now. So hopefully, we're gonna able to recoup most of the eyesight that I have here on my right eye and be able to continue doing what I love, that is trading, and do some and teaching and helping people succeed in regards to their trading. So that's pretty much the gist of it. So we're just gonna go over the logic here in regards to um, what you're seeing here right now on your screen. So, and I'm just gonna do a recap of how everything works here in regards to the chart and how we're gonna be looking at the market in regards to this indicator here. I do have multiple indicators here that you're able to use with me, and I do offer one-on-one coaching in regards to the way that the actual market works, and and help you towards any type of goal. If you're a beginner, intermediate, or expert trader, there's always something that you may miss in regards to the market that will help you in regards to taking trades and all that stuff. So the indicator that you're seeing here is my own customized indicator that I coded. So yes, I do code, and I'm a trader. So if you're a trader and you're able to code, you could do a lot of good things overall. Okay. This is the case for me. So basically, what we have here is it's called the high low level AIEA indicator. So basically, it's an indicator that give you breakout off of higher time frame levels and a volume based type of entry. Okay, so the volume is, we have basically two volume filter that is added to this indicator and that I coded myself. So we have the VWAP that you may know, and so it's called the volume weighted average price indicator, and you have the POC, so it's a point of control, and lastly, you have the breakout of the high-low levels. Okay, so the high-low levels that you see here on the screen is, this is based off of a higher time frame. Currently, we're looking at the 50-minute chart, and all of the trades that we're going to be analyzing onwards will be off of the 50-minute chart, and the higher time frame information here is based off of the 30-minute chart. So the lines that you see here, the blue line and the red line, those are resistance and support line that are based off of the higher time frame. Okay, so how it works is that we wait for the price of your current time frame, that is a 50-minute chart, to break a previous resistance or support line that was plotted off of the 30-minute chart to be broken first, and then if we have momentum, because price, to be able to take a trade or to be in on a trade, you need to have volume coming in, and to be able to be trading the volume in the right direction that you have the impulsion on. Okay, so that's why we have the VWAP, so volume weighted average price. So the basically the VWAP is the average price of the volume based on the current day. It could be on the current day, the previous day, the previous week, the previous month, all that stuff. But for this for this calculation, this is based off of the previous week and the current day. And same thing for the POC. So you have the POC, the point of control. This is a calculation that is more or less used based off of support and resistance logic. And when you have those three that are confirmed, so you have a breakout, you have the VWAP, you have the POC, all that stuff, and you're trading within the session that you're trading on, you're gonna have good movement here. Okay, so this is exactly what happened here. So you had a breakout of that range here, and you had an entry. Okay, so how the entry works is that you're gonna have a buy or a sell, and the buy and the sell is confirmed at the close of the candle that broke uh, that broke and that had the confirmation on. Okay, so meaning for this example here, the trade came in on the following candle here. That will be this one. Okay, perfect. Then what you need to basically do is you have to put your stop loss and your take profit based off of that signal. So how do you do that is that you have to look at uh, the last swing after before that entry, and the last swing is here, right here, or the the nearest support or resistance line. Okay, so there's basically two ways to put your stop loss. Okay, so you have the first way that is a previous swing, so that'll be this one. So that'll be that red dotted line. That is the previous support. Okay, or you put it at the nearest level that was broken already. Okay, so the nearest level that was broken after the level that was confirmed, so not this one, the one before that, because we're not going to calculate this one, we're going to calculate the one before that, is where you have to put your stop loss. So based off of this logic and based on what you're seeing here, I should have put my stop loss here at that level right here. Okay, so I'm only always going to put lines here for you guys to see and understand exactly how everything works and how basically the market works overall. Okay, so boom, boom. So those are the two stop loss levels that I would have put it my stop loss on. Okay, and basically if you trailing the trade, those are basically levels that you could trail your stop loss after the price is further going up. Okay, so this is the first thing, and the second thing here is you will need to calculate your take profit zone to know exactly where to get out of that trade. Okay, because it's good to get in on a signal or any type of indicator that you have or any type of logic that you have, but you should know exactly levels that you need to get out. Okay, because the information of your TPs and your stop loss is on the chart, because those are levels that the price reversed or went and consolidated. Those are levels that are really important. Okay, and with this indicator here, the actual way that you're going to see all of the information, it's going to help you tremendously on where to put your stop loss and all that stuff. Okay, so for the TP, what we're going to do here, I have to go on the left side because it's a buy. Even though it's a buy or a sell, always look at the left side of your chart to see exactly the levels that were broken before. Okay, and if there's any. Okay, so based off of that, we have your stop loss. I'm just gonna put a line of where the price broke up. Okay, so let's put a line here on that. So this is the level that the confirmation of the breakout was confirmed. Okay, so after this line, we have to look at following line, following levels above. Okay, so we know exactly where to put our TP. So how do I do the TP? I always look for 3 levels, up to 3 levels above the entry for buy or below the entry for sell to plot my take profit. Okay, so let's look and see exactly levels for a take profit. So you have one here, and we have to know exactly when we the entry was done. Okay, so yes, you have the this the resistance line that was broken here, but I'm just going to put up to 4 lines. Okay, the reason why I'm going to put 4 lines because sometimes the first level that you're going to have after this the level that the price broke maybe is maybe before the actual signal that came in, because I told you guys that the signal comes in on the close of that candle. So if, let's say, the next level that we have here is before the close of that candle, this level is invalidated here. It's already broken. Okay, so I wouldn't use it for TP. So I'm gonna put a line here. That will be the first one. Another a line here, second one, and let me go on the left side to see exactly if we had another level after that. So we have a level here. So we're gonna put a line here. And finally, we're gonna put a line at that point here. This one. Okay, so we have multiple levels that was next to each other. So those are good point of interest. Okay, boom. Okay, so now let's go back and guys, it's only it's this example here is going to work on any type of entry buy or sell that you see on the chart. That's the way that I use the levels. Okay, so let's zoom in. Perfect. So now we have, let's see where the trade, the actual signal came in. So it came in at the close of that candle. That means that on this candle here, this is when the signal, the alert on TradingView came in, because it had to close the trade, have to close the candle to give you the entry for buy. Okay. So since we plotted this line here based off of a previous level, this first line here is invalidated here because this is when this is exactly when the price broke. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Then I'm gonna keep those 3 lines here. Okay. So the first one, you see the first TP here is within that candle. So I would have waited here until the candle closed. So this level is invalidated here too, because the candle didn't close yet. So I always want to put my take profit here after the candle is created here. Okay. So that means that my first TP will be here. based off of that move. And the second one will be here. And if I want to add a third one, we'll add a third one here after that last line. Okay. So we do have, let's see here. Is there any other line? Yes. So you see here, do you have a level here that was a resistance line? So that's another point of interest right here. Boom. And I'll put my third and final TP zone. Okay. I'll always do 3. And if let's say the price goes above that, so be it. We're not going to chase anything else. We're just going to wait for another entry. Okay, so just going to make sure I'm at the right place. Yes. All right. So like we said here, we had the buy. So my first TP will be here, my second one will be here, and my third one is here. And you see that after that third TP, price started to consolidate. It bounced it off of levels again, and then start to break down, right? So based off of that move specifically, you would have taken from here to here. First TP, that's a pretty good profit. Second one is here. Third one is here. So pretty easy to understand. All right. So same principle for a sell signal. You do the same thing, but the other way. All right. So that's how we do it. And for now, as always, we're just gonna wait for the next signal to come in to take a trade. So we do have US 30 here that is starting to do a sell. So right now it's 2:23 a.m. So we still have 7 minutes left before this candle close. So when this candle close and we still have that sell signal, it will confirm that we are in a bearish movement here. Okay. So how we're gonna put our stop loss, even though the candle didn't close yet, you should always be able to be prepared to put your the price to put your stop loss and take profit. So that way you don't need to wait. So let me plot my lines for my take profit. So same principle here. So we're going to see that after this price will break, where should I put my stop loss, my take profit? So next zone after this red support level is, you had a resistance line here. I'm going to put a line here. I'm going to see if there's anything between those two lines, any like support resistance. that was broken before. So you have one here, okay? And I'm gonna put a fourth one. That will be this one. Boom. So now I have already my stop loss that is calculated. So it could be the last swing, the last level here, or the previous swing. So I'm gonna use it as the last level here, just to make sure. And then my TP, those are the 3 to 4 TP zones that I'm gonna be looking for, okay? So it's high likely that the price will go towards those levels. Why? Because we do see a big fair value gap. So another concept that I'm going to be using most of the time will be fair value gap and order blocks and breakers if we do see them. But the order blocks and breakers, that's really on your discretion, but I'm only looking to see exactly where the liquidity wants to go and wants to grab liquidity towards the upside and downside before doing their move in the opposite way. Okay, so they already grabbed liquidity here to go up. Now they want to grab liquidity down there before going up if they want to go up, or do a continuation here to raid previous levels here if there was any. And we do have some big gaps here, so it may start to go down a lot. And remember, today you have, that's why you have to look at news. We have the FOMC that will be at 2 p.m. today, so be careful on how you trade today. And I think New York should be really interesting here on how it's gonna go. So we still have 2 minutes left, less than 2 minutes before we get a signal. So if you like what you're seeing, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Do live sessions here every single day, Monday to Friday. We have 2 London sessions on Tuesday and Wednesdays, and the rest of the days here. So Monday to Friday is New York session from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So make sure to follow along. And if you want to work with me, you can always fill out the form here on my YouTube channel, and we could see exactly how we're able to work together in regards to helping you succeed overall. And been doing one-on-one coaching here for multiple years here. So that's pretty much that here. So that's perfect. All right, so should have the alert coming in here. So pretty much this is almost basically confirmed. Perfect. So we have US 30 sell. USD sell. So let's look. All right, so depending exactly on the fee that you have for US 30, some feed didn't show the gap that it did here, and some because depending exactly on the broker, we had a gap that was created here, and some other like this broker here did a big buy. That was a big candle. So we'll see exactly how it's gonna react here overall. So so far we had US 30 for a sell, and we're gonna monitor this trade, see exactly how it goes. All right, so still a little bit of indecision here, but should be starting to go down. But we'll see exactly how it's going to react overall, guys. Uh, right, let's see. Let's see if we have another potential. So that was the sell that we took yesterday, guys. So that was perfect. Then it went to this zone here, started to go up afterwards. And yeah, US 30. Ten p.m. we got a buy on US 30. Buy on so let's look at gold. Gold, we're waiting for a sell. So we did have a sell here, but now it's ranging a little bit more going up. So it's looking good. DXY. Let's look at euro. Remember, we do have euro, the London session open in less than 22 minutes. So sometime for the US, especially on the indices, you're gonna have some movement more or less around the London pre-market or London session. But for sure, it moves and at the US session. But sometime you're gonna have a move even in Asia. So as long as it's breaking out of a specific level, you're gonna have some setups that it's gonna be able to be seen overall. All right, so we'll see how this will go. All right, so we'll wait and see. Yeah, so still waiting for the if there's any other setup, but this is the current setup that we're waiting for. So US 30 at 2:30, we had a sell signal. So we'll see exactly how it goes. So always put your stop loss at the previous swing or the previous level. So we did have a level here at the top. We do have another one here. So you could put it here or you could put it here. And those will be the take profit zones here. So I have 4 of them here. But if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. You're just gonna look for the other setup here afterwards. All right, so I'm gonna wait it out. Going back to this level again, so we'll see. Non, je sais pas. C'est pas né au Canada, ça? We still have 5 minutes left before the next 50-minute candle. So we'll see exactly if we have any setups here. Maybe creating. So right now, we only have the US 30, US 31. See exactly how it's gonna react overall. Just gonna reverse all of that stuff. But for the rest, Nasdaq, S&P 500, nothing. Let's go look at the Forex on Euro. Euro is still so that GU was bullish here since Sunday. Some consolidation here, so we're waiting for a sell, but no sell yet. And let's look at gold. Gold, we did have a sell here, but now it's retracing a little bit. If we do a put a fill, I'm pretty sure it's almost at 50%. So maybe it's gonna start to go down. So, but for now, the only one that we have so far is this one, US 30. So we'll see how the price action will be for this trade. We are in London, session open. So let's just start it here. So let's see how the market will react, especially the euro pairs. So we did have the price going towards that resistance here off of that previous move. And same thing for, let's see here, GU is still good. Let's look at the DXY and see exactly what it's doing here. So right now, DXY is bearish. So that means that we're looking for bullish movement here on Euro USD. That's exactly what we have. So as long as it doesn't change, should be in a sell. So we'll focus on US 30 and see how everything's going to react. Seems to be reacting off of that level here, but we'll see exactly if it's going to break. But it seems to be reacting off of it, so let's wait it off. So we're still going to be on this live here for the next 45 minutes, more or less. If we don't have a signal, so we still have basically 3 other candles to look for. Let's see exactly how it's going to work. But looking good so far. And remember, we do have the news here. We have the FOMC at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see if, depending exactly on the announcement for the rate, it may start to push down the indices market and even the Forex market, especially anything against the dollar will be very interesting on seeing what's going to happen here overall. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and put a comment if you want to have some more detail of what you're seeing here. If it's the first time seeing my live, to look at the previous live that I did. Started back doing live here since yesterday, so trying to build up the channel here back up. Fortunately, I was sick for the last couple of years in regards to my eyes, so couldn't do lives the way I was doing it before. But going back strong and giving you some good value as always, guys. So support will be appreciated here, no problem. So, and what you're seeing right now is my own customized indicator here that I created here after basically 12 years of knowledge and innovation here in regards to coding and automation. It's called the high-low level EAI. So it's based off of volume. the VWAP, the POC, point of control, and breakout of previous support and support and resistance levels that are based off of higher time frames. So currently you're watching a 15-minute chart, but the line that you're seeing here, the dotted lines here, the blue lines, and the red line here are the higher time frame support and resistance lines. Okay, so the basic here is that when it breaks one of those lines and it's following the filtration of the volume for the VWAP and the POC, we get an entry, and the entry is created at the close of the candle that had the confirmation. So this is the candle that confirmated the sell, and that's why the arrow is here. And automatically you have the alert that came in, and I can show you the alert exactly when it came. So as you can see, it came at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, my time, and that's what we're expecting for a sell. Like any system or any plan, you're not gonna win all of your trades. So I'm not here to tell you that all of my trade will win, but when you win more than you lose, and when you're managing your trade the right way, you're gonna be profitable in the long run. That's how trade works. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And the live always starts at pre-market, so 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 4 a.m. So if you're joining right now, you'll still be able to connect with me for the next couple of minutes here until I would say 3:50. Will be on, because the last candle for an entry, if there's any, will be at 3:45. So if there's no alert there, we're going to close it out, and we're going to continue at the New York session. So the New York session here is already posted in my channel, on my YouTube channel. So you could like and subscribe, and click the bell notification here for the next live and video that I'm going to share. And the next live session will be today at New York session around, it will be at 9. So 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. I will be live, showing you the indicator and showing you any if there's any setups, and how to look at the market here in regards to levels and a volume-based profile that I'm using. So I'm not using candlestick patterns at all. So it's really based off of the volume. And yesterday we did had a German 40 trade that came in for a sell. Did pretty good overall. So you could look at the I think I did a breakdown on the New York session yesterday, and the actual trade came in at the end of the London session. So I think it was at 3:30 or 3:45. Yeah, I think it was 3:45. So at 3:45 we had a sell on German 40, and if you look at that big drop, I could show you right now. So this drop right here, it went from here until, I'm just gonna remove the fib. Perfect. This drop right here, it went from here to here. but I always put the maximum 3 take profit level. So basically I was out at that point here. Perfect. Hey, bro, can you just analyze? So, okay, so 950 index. Let's see. And just bear with me, guys, because like I said, I have some eye issues here. So if I'm not able to see your question correctly, just bear with me. So, so Nifty 50. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna see here. All right, so let's see. So it's in India. Okay, so this is the India index. Okay, let's see. So which, can you tell me which feed that you use usually? But I will, it's the same feed. And feed 50. Oops, let's remove this. There we go. So just give me the actual feed, and I'll look into it here for you. Okay, no problem. All right. So I'll take the first one here. Perfect. So and I'm just gonna minimize that. I'm just gonna move this. Perfect. So right now, based off of this is like I said, the beginning and at the start of the session here. This is my own customized indicator here. So basically, it gives entries based off of levels and actually specifically volume-based entries. So right now, overall, I'm looking. It's looking to be bearish here for this index for India. So you could look at the levels. So the levels are probably here based off of the 30-minute chart. So the 30-minute higher time frame. Right now, we're looking at the 15-minute chart. So right now, based on the cycle here, I would wait for a reversal going up right now. So it did do a higher low, and I would wait for a buy. So the next structure here would be those key levels here. So we have one here, we have one here, right? And if we go on the left side, I always go on the left side here to see if we had previous levels that were broken in the past, or it's moving differently. So right now it's I think it's the highest. Okay, there we go. We have it here. So you always want to look at the left side to see exactly if we had any other levels that the price wants to go and that is respected. Okay. So if I go back on the current chart, price action, so those are levels that I would be looking for a buy here. Okay, so right now the price it's here currently. So we do have some leeway here going up, or if it wants to go down, that'll be the next level that I'll be looking for. Okay, so that's the next key level here in the downside. Okay, but if you want to go up, that will be the levels here. So I'm just gonna I don't know if you're able to see all of the lines here, but those are levels here that are point of interest. Currently, the last signal that I have here was a sell based off of the logic here. So I would wait. It's always a buy sell alternation. So I would wait for a buy here for a confirmation, but I'm expecting to go long here overall based off of what I'm seeing. But if it wants to go down, we do have a big fair value gap right here that was not tested. So if it wants to, if it may go down a little bit more, and if it rates this level here, the next level will be this one. Okay, so no problem, no problem, no problem. So it's really the first time that I'm looking at that chart. So this is the Indian index. Pretty smooth way to pretty smooth the way to the market is pretty smooth here on India, and you see exactly the indicator. I'm just going to remove the lines for you, so that way it's going to be clear. But you see what I'm saying here in regards to my indicator. So you have breakouts here that are created, and the reason why you have the buy and sell signal is because this is where the most volume came in for the directional of the price, okay, for that index. So right now you see here you had a buy here, buy signal, and where I would put my, let's say for example, I'll do an example for those two buy and sell, so that way you're gonna understand. So when I get a sell, when I get a sell entry, the sell entry is based off of this breakout right here. This breakout right here, this candle broke that support zone, okay, for a sell. And we had volume. You could see the volume here, but it's already calculated here with the indicator. And the signal is based off of the close of that candle. So at the following 15-minute candle, you would be able to enter for a sell. And as you could see, it started to go down. And that was at the end of that session, I'm pretty sure. And then it did a big gap going down here. Okay. And started to go up only here. Okay. And where you would put your stop loss, pretty simple. You just have to look at previous levels or previous swings in the market to plot your stop loss. So based off of that move, your stop loss would you gotta put it here at that small support dotted line. Okay, and you take profit. Pretty simple to understand. You go on the left side, of the chart, and see the following levels that the price may wants to hit. Okay, so first level is this one. So I always plot a line. Second one, if I go on the left side, second line, second one here. So we have multiple here. You have this one. You have this one. You have this one. You have this one. And you have this one. You see what you see the logic of everything. So based off of that sell, those are multiple take profit level that you would have been taking for that sell. So yeah, that's really the explanation of the indicator. So if you have any questions, put it in the chat, and make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I always do live sessions here at the London session on Tuesday and Wednesdays. That's 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or New York session. That's Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No problem. No problem. Perfect. So I think you already sent the form, fellow. So I saw it. I'm gonna ask my assistant to send you the reply within by the end of today. So as always, I told you that I'm gonna do a follow up on that, so that's no problem. We saw the reply. I think that's you or someone else, but you can confirm if it's not you or not. But I think it's you. But it's all good. It's pushing now. All right. All right. Perfect. So price still going up here on this one. you have any questions, guys, put it in the chat. It's all good. So I'll still be on for the next 25 minutes. I'm just gonna wait for the 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 because in 5 minutes we may have another signal. If not, it will be in the next 15 minutes after that. So I just want to wait to see exactly how everything is gonna go. But if you want me to break down another like a different chart, just let me know. But for now, there's no other. I'm just gonna go back on other US indices and German. No, Euro USD was starting to fall. Let's look at the DAX. So that means DAX is going up. Yep. So DAX is pushing up, starting to do a support. So and if we look at gold, gold is going up. All right. So just have to sit on our hands and wait for the setup. So like I said, guys, you don't need, like, you just have to focus on the chart that you like and that you understand. Even though there's multiple charts available here to trade on, always trade something you're most comfortable with. Okay. So my watch list that you see on the right side is basically the most chart that I'm trading on. Okay, that's the only chart that I'm trading on. But if you have other charts than those, feel free to share, and I could analyze any chart. That's no problem on that. Price action and volume are the same on any type of market. So you just have to know exactly which one makes sense for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So less than a minute, we're gonna have the 3:30 candle, Eastern Standard Time candle. So I don't think we're gonna have any signal at all because there was no setup on the chart when I went on them. But we will see. Let's look. 3:30. We have nothing. All right. So we'll wait within the next 15 minutes to see exactly how it's gonna go. So I'm just gonna look at Bitcoin to see exactly what's going on with that. So it started to shoot up here. Yesterday it was at 94, so it's at 96. All right, perfect. And let's look at the XRP. XRP going up. So yesterday was down here and started to go up. All right. Let me go back on the index. Yeah. Yeah, it's I have to take my time to look at that index here. It's looking good, and it's trading smoothly here. Smoothly. So let me remove the drawings. Boom. Yeah. Looking good. Okay. All right, perfect. All right. Bye, fellow. Okay, see you later. Perfect. All right, so still 4 minutes left before the next candle. So we'll see if we have any other setups here coming in, but I doubt it. Doubt it. So 2 minutes left. If we don't have any alerts after that, we're going to close out the session. Right, so no other signal here. So far we only had the US 30 trade the signal basically for sell. So we're gonna see exactly how it's gonna play out. So we had, I'm just gonna show you guys the actual levels that I'm looking for in regards to TP and stop loss. So for the stop loss, always put the stop loss at the previous swing or at the latest level. and you could adjust it. Right now, the latest level here was this one, but I kept it here just to have some little breathing room here because it may start to reverse. But the TPs that I have here based off of that move are those four levels here. Okay, so those four are point of interest here for a sell. But if it wants to reverse and going up, it is what it is, like we say. But for the rest, we didn't have any setups yet. So we're gonna reconvene here at uh, the New York session. So that'll be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's already posted on my YouTube channel. If you want to receive a notification here when I'm going to be live, make sure to follow to have the notification open for my next live, and that will be today in about, let's say, 6 hours, uh, 5 hours more or less. And we're gonna see exactly what's gonna happen here at the New York session open. And also make sure to look at your news event. We do have FOMC today at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We should have the rate. We're gonna see if we're gonna rate cut or rate gain. That needs to be looked into. But should be interesting here on seeing what's going to happen here overall. All right, guys. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes here just to see exactly what's the US 30 here is doing. So it's more or less consolidating here a little bit. And we'll yeah, so nothing so far. Perfect. All right, guys. So let's close it out here. So thank you so much for seeing my live. If you're looking at the replay, not a lot of things to look at for today and for the London session beside the US 30 trade that came in. We did have yesterday the German 30 trade that came in at the end of the session. That was a pretty good setup that did some damage here overall in regards to the downside. But we'll reconvene here on the next session here. That'll be the New York session at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today, May 7th. All right. So on that note, I wish you a wonderful day and happy trading. We'll talk later on and see you soon, guys. Peace.